Hello and welcome back to my channel and to my videos. Today we're going to be introducing a Vinyasa flow. So we're actually going to take a bit of a different look to Vinyasa. So Vinyasa simply means flow, and quite often you'll come across these really intense, powerful sequences and practices, and today what I want to do is just slow it down, bring it back to breath with movement, moving kind of fluidly within a vinyasa, and taking it nice and slow and gentle. So this is a great class if you're new to yoga, or if you just want kind of a gentle stretch in the morning. It would be perfect for that. So we're going to start in a cross-legged position or a seated position of your choice. I recommend sitting yourself up on a block or a bolster or a cushion, or anything you need. And if cross-legged isn't comfortable for you, take a position that works best. And then we're just going to take a big shoulder roll, waking up through the chest. Allow the shoulders to travel down the spine. And then sitting up nice and tall, drawing your belly button in, allowing the knees to be heavy, and just closing down the eyes. And just feeling into your body today, into what you need, any aches, tightness, stiffness in the muscles, especially if you're practicing early doors. And just feel in and try and remove any thoughts of criticism, and just allow space for your body to feel today. Know that through your practice today, our intention will be just to move with ease, move with our breath, with fluidity. We're not going to push ourselves, and we're not going to strain. We're just easing in gently to the body. Just being with the breath for a few moments, allowing the legs to be heavy, the spine to be long. Dropping your right ear over to your right shoulder. You can keep the eyes closed here. So I really feel that keeping the eyes closed allows you to tap into the sensations of the body just that little bit better. Feel that opening through the left side of the neck. Allow the left elbow to be heavy. And then round the chin down to the chest. Try not to arch the back, so you're just lengthening through the cervical spine. And then your left ear rolls over to the left shoulder, opening through the right, allowing the right elbow to be heavy. One more time each side. Come through to center, over to the right, hold here, keep the chest lifted, come through to center, and then over to the left. Come back through center, interlace the hands and bring them to the top of the head. Draw the elbows together and then start to round through the upper spine. So allow space to be created through the shoulder blades. And it's a lovely stretch through our thoracic spine, drawing the head down to the mat. Inhale in and unravel, release the hands, drop them down back onto the knees and keeping the eyes closed if you're comfortable doing so. Bring the chin up towards the ceiling, lengthening through the front of the neck, dropping the shoulders away. Bring the chin back through to centre, bat the eyes open. And we're just going to switch the cross of your legs if they were crossed. And then we're coming into a forward fold. So you're inhaling, reach the arms up, find some length here, and exhale, swing them all the way forwards and start to walk your hands off of the mat in front of you. Find some length by looking forward, and then exhale, see if you can drop a little bit lower. So you can stay in the stillness of this stretch here, or you can start to undulate. Inhale, lifting slightly, lengthening the back, drawing the belly button in, and exhaling, bringing the chest down. Keeping the sits bones pressing towards the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. On your next inhale, nice and slowly walk the hands back through centre. You need to swim the hands all the way back around, come onto the fingertips, open through the chest, and lift that chin again, stretching through the neck. Squeeze the shoulder blades together here, and exhale, come through centre. I'm going to change the cross of the legs again. So if you're sat up on a block, you might want to come down to see if that changes the stretch for you at all. For me, it gets a heck of a lot deeper through the hips when I'm not on a block. So inhaling, find that length. Exhale, melt your way forwards and just walk the fingertips. Keep that length in the spine. Take that undulating movement if you want, or you can stay in stillness. Inhale, create that space, and exhale, melt down. One more time if you're taking the movement. Tucking your chin in towards your chest, walk the hands up, swim them all the way back around, fingertips facing towards the backs of the legs, squeezing the elbows together, lifting through the chest, lift the chin up. When I do this, I've got the sun right on my face and it feels lovely. The sun's come back out today. Inhale in. And exhale, come back through into centre. Staying in a crossed leg position if you are comfortable doing so, or come into kneeling for this next little sequence. So we'll inhale in, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, bringing your right hand down onto the earth. Inhale, reach through the left side, opening through the left side of the body. You can stay here, just finding that nice reach, or if you want to open out a little bit, as you exhale, bring the left hand over towards the right. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, left arm comes down. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, tap the left hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Exhale to tap it down, maybe hold here. Still lengthening through the spine, just feeling into this nice little twist over towards the right. And you're going to exhale, unravel, reach both arms up overhead. Inhale in, exhale, left side, left hand comes to the earth. Inhale, reach the right arm up overhead. Just breathing into that space in the right side body. Inhaling in, and maybe you take those taps as you exhale, right hand meets the left. Inhale, reaching up, open through the chest, and exhale, tap that right hand down. Inhale, reach up, exhale, tap the right hand down. Inhale to reach, and exhale, tap and maybe hold the right hand with the left. Lengthen through the spine, just feel into this nice twist. And opening through the back of the chest. Keep the hips heavy here. Both sit bones staying on the earth. One more breath. And exhale, unravel back to center. We're going to take it round into our cat-cow now. So you can stay with the traditional version of cat-cow, so hands underneath shoulders, knees under hips, and you'll just start to open through the chest as you inhale. And exhale, press the tops of the feet around through the spine. And you can stay and work here. Or you can start to move the knees back slightly, opening up, and just start to find your own movement. So maybe just accentuating the inhales and lifts, and exhales and rounding. Maybe you want to draw nice big circles with the hips. No one is watching you. And this flow isn't for anyone but you. So really try to tap into what your body needs. Freedom in movement. Freedom in flow. And just as you inhale, you open. And as you exhale, you contract. On your next inhale, shift the shoulders over the wrists. So you're coming into a half plank position. Hold here, feel the strength as you draw your belly button in towards your spine. Keep your head, chest lifted strong through the shoulders. And as you exhale, keeping the elbows tucking in, you're just going to lower down all the way, chest to mat. Release the legs and allow them to come to slightly wider than hip width. We're going to take some undulating cobras. So your hands will come to the outside edges of the mat. Lengthen through the spine. So imagine your forehead's being drawn forward. And just draw that navel in slightly, so protecting the low back. And if you've got any low back pain, you might find it useful to just slightly contract through the glutes. So squeezing the bum cheeks. As you inhale, lift the gaze, lift the chest, and feel the lift coming from your belly button, not through the low back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together when you reach your full expression. And then exhale, melt your chest down. Move with your breath. As you inhale, you lift. And exhale, melt down. Inhale, lift. Exhale. exhale, melt down. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Use your belly button. Feel into that strength. And exhale, melt the chest down. Inhale, lift. Hold here. Chest reaches forwards. And exhale, melt it down. Hands come underneath the shoulders. And we'll push it back into our 4-point kneeling tabletop pose. Shoulders over the wrists here, knees under the hips. And you curl under the tops of the toes, or if you want a little toe stretch, you can keep the toes or the tops of the feet flat on the earth. So if you just want to test that, inhale in, draw your belly button in, and then start to lift the hips, the knees and the hips. So we're just coming into a hovering table, engaging through the core. And we'll hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Exhale, push it back into your downward facing dog. Take what you need in your down dog today. Pedaling out through the feet, maybe shifting the hips from side to side. See if you can find some movement through the upper body as well. Shaking the head. Walking that dog, letting it wiggle. Come into stillness in your own time. And then slowly just start to walk the feet towards the hands. We'll meet in a lovely forward fold. Inhale in and just create a bit of space through the upper body. So drawing your belly button in, you'll lift up halfway and imagine pressing your head towards the ceiling. And then exhale, fold, bend the knees as much as you need to here. We'll heel toe the feet together. We'll inhale in, we're just going to lift up halfway, sink the bottom back and come into our Uttanasana, our chair pose. Lifting the chest, drawing the shoulder blades together, palms face each other. So you're imagining sitting back on a chair. Drawing that belly button in. As you exhale, sweep the arms back behind you, interlace the hands and squeeze the palms together, shoulders squeeze together as you reach the fingertips towards the ceiling. Stay low, stay lifted in the chest. Inhale in, exhale, straighten the legs. Find that fold again, keeping the hands interlaced. Inhale, feel into the length of your spine. Exhale, see if you can fold a little deeper. And you can stay here, or you can start to bend that right knee and bring your right shoulder to meet. Inhale in here, so you're just finding a nice soft opening through the left side of the body. And then exhale, switch the legs so you're bending through the left side, opening through the right. One more time each side. Bend right knee, bring the right shoulder in. And exhale, switch, inhale, lengthen, exhale, find that space. Come back through to center. Inhale in and exhale, release the arms down, bend the knees, tuck the chin in and slowly unravel all the way up to standing. Inhale in, come into your Tadasana, palms face forwards, lifting through the head and neck, squeezing the shoulders together, keeping the eyes closed or the gaze soft. Inhale and exhale. Feel the connection of the soles of your feet to the earth. And batting open the eyes, coming to the top of your mat if you're not already there. Going to move through our Surya Namaskara B. So as we inhale, we'll reach the arms up, drop the hips back, find our chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back into plank. You can always lower the knees if you need to here. Drawing the belly button in. Inhale, drop the knees. And as you exhale, lower the chest all the way down onto the mat. Inhale, lift through into a cobra. And exhale, push the bottom back, downward facing dog. You can always move through a child's pose here if you need to. Remember, child's pose is our friend. Inhale in here and exhale. Inhale, step the right foot between the hands, drop the left knee down, come onto the top of the left foot, finding your crescent lunge. Inhale in, sweep the arms up overhead. And exhale, you're going to sweep the right arm back behind you. Left hand comes forward. So we're just opening out into a twist here. Inhale, feel that length. Exhale, see if you can twist a little deeper. Maybe your gaze comes back behind you. You can stay here, or you can drop the right hand to the back of the right thigh. Reach the left arm up overhead. So we're coming into a reverse warrior twist variation. Inhale in. Exhale, unravel the arms. Bring them down onto the mat. Then you're going to lengthen that front right leg. Peel your toes up towards your nose and walk the hands back. Inhale in, find length. Exhale, melt your chest towards your thigh. So the closer you walk your hands to your foot, the more intense the stretch is going to be. And breathe into that lovely space being created through the hamstring. And then as you exhale, allow the sole of the foot to come back to the mat. Plant the left palm down. Inhale, open out into an easy twist. You can stay low on the knee, or you can tuck the toes under. Lift that left knee up. So just opening through the side chest of the body. Exhale, plant the palms. You can move through a vinyasa here, or you can just come back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath and just notice the difference between the right and left side of the body. Inhale in, step the left foot through, find that crescent lunge coming onto the right knee. Inhale in, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, right hand comes forwards, left hand comes back, open into a twist. Inhale in here, exhale, see if you can twist a little deeper. Maybe you open out to that warrior variation. Inhaling in. Exhale to unravel, open out. Ardha Hanuman, peeling those toes up towards your nose, toes to nose. Inhale, find length. Exhale, melt your chest down. So you can always find movement here. Inhaling and lifting. Exhale and folding. just tap into what you need today. Do you need stillness, or do you need a bit of fluid movement? Inhale in, roll onto the sole of the left foot, plant the right palm, and open out into your easy twist. Take the lifted variation if it feels comfortable for you, or stay low. Inhale in here, exhale, plant the palm, step it back to a downward facing dog. Take that vinyasa if you want to, or take that child pose. What do you need? Allow the head to be heavy when you come into your down dog. And inhale, just walk the feet back towards the hands. Exhale here. Inhale in, find that halfway lift. So imagining a figure 7 being made by your body here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, keep the hips low. Open up into your chair pose. And exhale, lift all the way up to standing. Hands come through heart center. Release the palms. Inhale in, find that reach, that length. Exhale, drop it down, find your chair. Inhale, keep that lift, and exhale, fold, palms to earth. Inhale in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, step it back into that plank. Lower those knees if you need to. Shift the weight forwards. Drop the knees if they weren't already dropped. Keeping the elbows tucked in, lower chest down to the mat. Inhale, open out into your cobra. And then exhale, push it back to downward dog. You can move through the knees if you want to here. Peeling that tailbone up to the sky. Inhale in. Exhale, settle to your down dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. And your right foot's going to come to the outside edge of your mat in a 45 degree angle. So you're coming up into your pyramid pose. So the toes are just facing off of the mat. Inhale in, lift all the way up. Then we're just going to check the hips, make sure they're on an even track. And then the options here are to interlace those fingers open through the chest as you find the length. Exhale and fold. So you can keep your arms back behind you, or you can drop them down onto the earth. And if you can't quite reach the mat, know that that's okay. You can find a soft bend through that front leg, or you can bring the earth up to meet you by finding a block. So just check into what feels good in your body. You want to be straightening through the spine, so you're not curling under. Inhaling in here, exhale, see if you can melt the chest further towards the thigh. And then maybe planting the right hand down by the left foot. Maybe you want to inhale and open out into a revolved pyramid to the left side. Inhale in, exhale, plump both palms. Bring the weight into the hands. We're just going to move through a standing split. So your inhale, lift the right leg up, keep bringing the hands in and the weight into the palms, and then step it back into a warrior 2 position. Inhale in, open out, find that warrior 2, and then lengthen through the left leg. Inhale in, shift the hips back, reach the fingertips forward, and exhale, palm comes down to the left side ankle. So you'll find yourself in triangle pose, opening through the hips, finding the length through the spine, space in the chest. Inhale in here, exhale, palms come to earth, step it back to your downward facing dog. Inhale in here, and exhale, step the right foot in, find your pyramid position on the right side. Inhale all the way up to standing. Create that space by squeezing the palms together behind the back. Inhale in, chest to thigh. You can keep those hands overhead or bring them down to the earth. Inhaling, create the space through the spine. Exhale, chest comes to thigh. Maybe you want to open out into that twisted pyramid. So your right arm will reach up, left hand grounds to the mat. Inhale in, exhale, plant the palms. So you bring your weight into your palms as you lift the left foot up. Find a mini split and exhale, step it back to that warrior two. Open out and then straighten the right leg. Inhale, create the space, find the length. Exhale, reach the fingertips forwards and fold into your triangle pose. So you're peeling that left hip up towards the ceiling, creating space through the neck. Maybe your gaze comes up or down or somewhere in between. Just notice where it goes. And really it doesn't matter in our flow today where our focus point is, as long as we have our focus in the posture. Inhale in, exhale, bring the hands back to the mat, step it back into that downward dog. And then inhale, shift the weight forwards, bring the knees down onto the mat, lower all the way down onto the belly. Inhale, lift up, find your cobra, and then exhale, just shift the bottom back to child's pose, keeping the fingertips facing forwards, and you can take a wide leg child's pose if that works for you, or you can keep it narrow. So you want to imagine your seat bones pushing back, and then you're trying to push the mat away from you through the palms. So you're really engaged in your child's pose. We're not quite resting just yet. I promise it won't be long. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift it through. Bring the knees to one side. And bring yourself all the way around onto your bottom. We're going to do one of my favourite ways to come down now. Moving through our boat pose. So your hands can come behind the backs of the legs, or you can challenge yourself for just this last little bit today by keeping the hands off, shifting the weight back, and just seeing if you can bring the toes up, engage in the core, lifting the chest, reach the arms out long. Again, staying here is just as valid, so really tap into what your body needs today. Holding for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and then slowly we're going to start to send the legs away, send the upper body back, and lower for 5, for 4, for 3, maybe hold, for 2, for 1, exhale, all the way down onto your back. So you're just going to bring the soles of your feet to the mat. And then bring the legs in. Give yourself a nice big cuddle. Congratulations and well done of moving with your body today. Maybe bringing the forehead to the knees. And exhale, unravel, bring the arms out to the sides. Just be aware of the space you've got around you. If, like me, you're touching the door, bring your hands into cactus. Inhale in and drop the knees over to one side. It doesn't matter which side you go, we're going to even them both out. And then from here, as you exhale, allow your gaze to come over to the opposite side. And just opening out in a lovely twist. Allowing the breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Maybe you can elongate your inhales and exhales. Just allow your parasympathetic nervous system to unwind. Come back into this sense of stillness and connection. Inhale, bring the knees back through center, and exhale over to the other side. Allow the head to drop away. So you're aiming here to keep both shoulder blades on the mat. And if you want to deepen the pose, you can use your palm to just softly press onto the thigh. Inhale in, unravel, and if you've got the time, move through into your Shavasana. So we'll all come there for a beat, opening the legs out, palms facing the ceiling. And I encourage you to take whatever you need here. So if you want to stop the video and get yourself a blanket or a pillow. Just feel the whole body start to melt into the mat. And bring the breath down into the belly. And if you can stay here for longer, please do so. Or if you're ready to move off of your mat, bring one knee in and then the other. Allow them to drop over to one side and curl into a lovely fetal position. Just take a moment, this last moment of rest and self-care. And in your own time, find your way back up into a seated position. See if you can keep the eyes closed and just trust in yourself to move back up into a seated position without your sight. Maybe take that shoulder roll with a final release. And we'll inhale in, sweep the arms up. Bring the hands together through heart center as you exhale. We'll seal our practice with one releasing breath. Inhale in and exhale, sigh, release. Namaste. I hope hope you enjoyed that nice gentle Vinyasa flow, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.